Hey YouTube, Awesome Writer here with a small little tidbit of Power Rangers Dino Fury toy news. So if you remember the other week, we got a Fan First Friday where they talked about some of the upcoming Dino Fury toy releases, and one of those was an upcoming 5-pack of all Dino Fury Rangers, including Green and Black, which have yet to be released. That's going to be an Amazon exclusive, and it appeared from the way they spoke that it was going to be the only way to get Green and Black, which was very upsetting for a lot of reasons, but it appears that they have clarified that yes, that 5-pack is still coming, and it's going to be an Amazon exclusive, and it is going to be the earliest way to get Green and Black, but not the only way. The Green Ranger and the Black Ranger from Dino Fury will be getting individual figure releases in early 2022. So that is very good news. You know, the idea of the 5-pack isn't a bad one, but it just seemed so strange to me and so needlessly complicated that it would have been the only way, and I was hoping that there was going to be more to it. So that's good news. It still is weird to me that it would take into the second year to get the other two members of the core team, and they release Void Knight and Gold first. Like, I'm just confused by the logic of it. I'm not sure why. Because honestly, when the toys first came out, I assumed Wave 2 would have been Void Knight and Green and Black. That seemed like the most simple thing to me. It would suck to wait for Gold too, but having Gold come out in 2022 would have made more sense. I don't know. I'd be really curious to find out what their logic was behind this. But I think it's definitely good news that there is going to be an opportunity to get the Green and Black individually, because in that last video I made, there was a lot of comments of people that were upset because, you know, they only wanted one of those, or their kid, their son or daughter only wanted Black or only wanted Green. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Whether you're a collector or you're a kid or you're buying for your kid, there's some people that might only want one of those. Or you already bought the core 3, you know, and you're not going to need them. I mean, for some collectors, it might not be a big deal to double dip, but for families and whatnot, or even just, you know, someone on a budget, it sucks to have to double dip for something like that. And it's different if it's just exclusive weapons like they're going to come with. I'm sure Green and Black's individual releases won't come with the swords, but if it's different, if it's something like that, or something like a Ryusoul Brown figure, or something kind of nice, but not for the main figures. So I think that's good news. It's still weird to me that we have to wait so long. Not like in a we deserve it way, but it's just, I'm again so confused about the logic of how they do it. But I think that's very good news that we are getting individual releases for those that don't want to have to buy the 5-pack. However, that is going to be the earliest way, so if you're really antsy about it and you don't mind double dipping and you want the core 5 swords, then you will be able to pick that up. I probably will cover both in some fashion, we'll have to see. But that's good news. I think that begs the question of what other figures we'll get next year, because the figure releases are pretty bare bones. It feels really bare bones, especially compared to Beast Morphers, because we got pretty much everything for Beast Morphers, plus some villains and some original modes that didn't come out. And, you know, unless they do some villains, the only other ones I can think of that are like main releases are like Ryusoul Brown, if we use it, and the Max Ryusoul Red. So I'm gonna guess that Green and Black will be the early ones, and then maybe late in the year we'll get Max Ryusoul Red's figure and like 1 or 2 other things. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you looking forward to getting individual releases, and what other figures do you hope we see in the line if we do a minimal amount? Let me know in the comments as always. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you can get my videos. Awesome Writer, signing out.